Donald Trump goes over, makes this surprise Christmas visit to the troops in Iraq. He's talking about not being the world's policeman, all this other stuff, you know, kind of bragging in the Donald Trump way, kind of bragging about how strong our military is. We could kick anyone's ass, but we're not really gonna go out kicking people's ass anymore. And then, you know, you have them running up with Make America Great Again hats, asking for his autograph. And the media reaction to it is like, I'm not sure it was legal for them to sign those hats. I mean, it's like, guys, come on, man. You're exposing yourself. Look, if the mainstream media wanted to bring down Donald Trump, I'd say, here's what you should do. Choose 3 things you think he's done well and compliment him on them. Give some. This is genuine advice to CNN and MSNBC. If they actually wanted to bring down Trump, what you'd have to do is find some things he's done well. Which, by the way, Donald Trump has done something that could please just about anybody. Like if you're a free market guy, like we are, you liked his tax cuts. If you're a Bernie Sanders guy, you like the protectionism. If you're, you know what I mean. If you're a pro-war guy, then you like him sending more troops in and increasing the military budget. If you're an anti-war guy, you like him pulling the troops out of Syria. Donald Trump is enough of a schizophrenic leader that there's something for everyone to like. If CNN actually wants to bring down Donald Trump, what they should do is give him some really positive coverage on 3 things that they think he did a good job about. And then when they hit him hard on something else, they'd have a shred of credibility. They're so fucking dumb, they don't even realize that. Like, this is what I was saying, and I had this conversation off air in the green room with Brian Stelter back when I was a contributor at SE Cup Show. And he was talking about, this is when I played the segment on the show, this is the one about conspiracy theories. And he was talking about like why these conspiracy theories persist. And I was like, what you should do, if you don't want Alex Jones to own this space, what you guys should do is report on some of the conspiracies that we know the government did. Make them the ones in the past. Dude, it's insane. This was a big part, I know, of my evolution of thinking. And this is why people like Alex Jones are so popular and why these shits...
Because they leave room for someone like... because there's so much that they're not covering.
Well, look, man, this is a big part. And I actually think that this has a lot to do with the current political climate that we're at today. But do you know how fucking popular 9/11 conspiracy shit was? It's kind of goes away now because, you know, it's just time does that to the American mind. Like, we don't really think in long periods of time like that. But Loose Change, that documentary, it might have had 100 million views total. It was like almost everybody you know watched Loose Change. Now, I'm not saying every one of them bought into it, but they were at least like had an eyebrow raised and were listening. And I think that's why so much of the stuff, this is how you get to a point where Donald Trump is elected president 17 years later or 15 years later.